Hey ladies, I'm Luciane Bauman, and I think we're going to treat today an important issue. Have you ever noticed how comparison, jealousy, and envy go hand in hand? Certainly, these are all feelings that all of us will come across at some point in your lives. Since we're little, we're taught that it's wrong to be jealous. Mom and dad always teach this to us, right? But if you're honest, it's a natural inclination for all of us. And what about envy and comparison? What do we do when envy and comparison enter in our mind and in our heart? They tend to just full jealousy. The Bible is full of examples of jealousy people, such as Saul with David when they returned from the battle. I don't know if you remember the story. The people were honor King Saul, but because they attribute a great number of men to David in the battle, the feeling of comparison come in the king's heart, and jealousy come to like in his heart too. So if you read here with me 1 Samuel 18:7-8, we can see this. Saul has slain his 1,000 and David his 10,000. Saul was very angry. This refrain displeased him greatly. They have credited David with 10,000s, he thought, but me with only thousands. What more can he get but the kingdom? Wow. Saul faced an age-old problem, as we all do. It's the same thing. Many of us never express it because we don't want to be a jealous person or envy. And actually, the problem is not that we feel some jealousy, but the question is, what we're going to do with this first seconds when these feelings reach our hearts. What are we going to do with this? We know that feed this feeling will bring us anguish, like angry, pain, a mixture of feelings and desire to have what another person have, or we want the honor that the other is receiving. Again, this process begins with comparison, start with comparison, follow suit after by jealousy. This is the process. That is the desire to have what you don't have or be who you are not. And if you let is to grow space we give away to envy. It's not different among women. Of course, women struggle with this feeling that if not cut, like the root can bring many evil to our souls. After, for example, social medias, magazine, television highlights, for example, the perfect body over and over. And the pressure from society leads a woman what? Compare ourselves to another woman. If we talk about, for example, motherhood, every magazine show what we're missing, that we miss something, and what's happened, we start to feel guilty. All this pressure leads women to focus what they don't have in lack. But the truth is that the cure for envy is just the opposite. That's beginning grateful and focus on how much we do have. Look, I'd like to tell a little story, a kid's story for you that can be a good example. Once upon a time, there was a snake that started chasing a butterfly that only lived to glow. He ran away fast in fear of the fierce predator, and the snake didn't even think about giving up. We ran away for a day, 2 days, and nothing. She wouldn't give up. The snake, it's impossible. On the third day, the already tired firefly stopped and said to the snake, Can I ask you 3 questions? Of course, said the snake, already trying to get close to grab the firefly. Do I belong to your food chain? No, said the snake. Did I do something to you? No. Then why do you want to eat me? And the answer was, because I can't stand to see you shine. Wow. When thought of jealousy and comparison come to mind, try to do 3 things. First, pray and ask God to deliver you from that feeling. Instead of feeding jealousy, to want to be like another woman, you can pray for the Lord to help you and say, Lord, I love the way this woman is being used by you. I also love the way you create me. Help me appreciate how you're using her, but helping me appreciate how you're using me. Or another situation, Lord, I admire like this woman leadership so much. How can I grow in my leadership to impact other women too? So we can change our prayers. The second thing that's important, remind every day yourself of who you are and what God has done for you so far. Speak if it's necessary loud, even if in another language like me. How many things have you already that's God given to you? And three, go against these feelings. Go against these feelings. Try go away. Compliment other people, even if when you don't feel even if when you don't want to praise them, and celebrate with them, even when you don't feel like it. Don't think that's as being false, or you were doing something wrong because you're not feeling this, but you're going against your desires, your carnal natural. And this is the way for we destroy the sparkles of envy. I hope that this devotional, this presentation bless your life. I'm sorry, I apologize for any pronunciation mistake. It's my first time doing this kind of presentation, but God bless your life. Amen.